All right, pal. Rise and shine. What do I look like? An alarm clock? Let's move. You're just asking to get a whooping. Haven't even gotten my cup of coffee yet. Come on, let's go. Up.
What time is it?
Don't give me that garbage.
Look, I'm just trying to put a little sunshine in your life, Dinah.
Child, when I need sunshine, I'll ask for it.
Yeah.
All right, Morrell. It's your big day. Ready for your job assignment?
Yeah. Let me guess. Doctor. Lawyer. Game shows. Let me see what you got.
Sorry, hon. They gave those jobs out already. We just get the leftovers.
I'm a janitor.
Shouldn't be too tough for you. Think you can handle it?
It's a church.
That's right. Now get it together, Morrell. We're counting on you. You've been at this place for 3.5 months.
4, counting rehab.
Whatever. 4 months. It's a big step for you. You ever held a job before?
No, not really. Only job I was any good at was dealing.
We sleep about 135 men here. Sometimes in the winter, we've had as many as 200. And we try to get as many of these men out into the community as possible so that they can get full-time jobs. And if you come with me, I'll show you the counseling center and the women's quarters.
Hi, my name is Morrell. What's yours?
Come on, girls, let's go.
Amy?
Hi, Amy.
God will use your gifts. Just follow through on that commitment to Christ you made a couple of months ago. You gotta trust him. He'll take care of the rest. You can do it, Morrell. Now show these people what you got going for you.
Stay up now.
Keep your eyes on the things above, Morrell.
All right. Last week we were talking about the Beatitudes. Any questions so far? Yeah.
Yeah, how much longer is this gonna take? Because I'm missing my MTV.
Okay. Let's take a look at the passage in chapter 5. What does he mean when he says, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth"? No idea? Anybody? What's he talking about here?
He's just saying that we should be meek.
Okay. What else? Come on, we talked about this.
Check it out, it's a ninja.
Hey, guys, come on. Sit down. Oh, come on, let's finish up. Just a few more minutes. Okay, well, maybe it's time for a break.
Now, what are you planning for this section of the lot?
The rear entrance would be here. That'll leave plenty of room for parking. And the north annex will be right over here.
And you want all this done by December? There's absolutely no way.
Need some help with that, Jack?
No, thanks, I've got it.
Now, I spoke with Mr. Conroy, and he said there'd be no problem meeting the
Well,
deadline.
look, he obviously didn't realize the extent of the...
Can I help you with something?
I'm from the Thompson house. Shelter. Here.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Well, why didn't you say so? Linda mentioned you'd be coming. Linda?
Yes.
Linda, this is the man from the shelter. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Morrell. Morrell Parsons.
Linda, would you show Morrell where the cleaning supplies are kept and just briefly acquaint him with his duties here?
Certainly. Oh, by the way, Howard asked me to give this to you. He said you should read it immediately.
Thank you.
He said it was very important.
Now, where were we?
You'd better read it now.
I'm sorry, would you excuse me?
With this, I submit my formal resignation.
Hold on, just 1 minute.
Here it is. Everything you'll need. Oh, here's your weekly routine. And these are your work clothes. Oh, we'll have to fix that. What did you say your name was again?
Morrell.
I don't think they have a label with that name. Somebody should have watered those things. They're in pretty bad shape.
No. Actually, they'll be fine. Just need a little water, a little light.
I gave them some plant food once. Didn't help.
No. Just give them light. And some water, but only the proper amount. They just need love.
Everything's set with the janitor. He's a bit of a strange one. Guess he's been waiting a while. Oh, By the way, the youth group is gathered downstairs right now. Apparently they're unsupervised.
Please, tell me you're joking.
Now, Walter, don't forget your stress management techniques.
What we got here? Mop the floors. Vacuuming. Wash the window. Empty the garbage. Man, what am I doing here?
Jen, somebody spilled some drinks over there. Could you go clean it up?
Didn't anyone teach these kids to clean up their own mess?
Hey, man. Why'd you become a janitor anyway?
Because that's all he's good at. Can't do anything else.
Oh. What makes you say that? Sorry, sir. I was just about to,
And perhaps you'd better get right to it.
Nice playing, drummer boy.
Now, everyone, I have some disappointing news for you.
I'm sorry. I gotta get something. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I lost another one.
That's four now.
This is four of them? What, about 3 years?
This one's 7 months.
This is absolutely intolerable. Why exactly are they quitting?
Money, could it be?
Walter, we've got to do something. People are getting concerned. You know, I had a parent call me at 10 o'clock last night.
We can't just put the youth program on hold. You know how these parents complain when their kids are sitting at home on Wednesday nights?
Well, look, if we could just put the youth group on a temporary hiatus for a couple of months. I have a candidate all picked out. He's graduating with his master's from Fuller in June. I've already screened him. He's the perfect choice.
Sure. That's what you said about the last one. And look how long he stuck around.
7 months.
Okay. I know I've made some poor judgments in the past, but this guy is terrific. He has a gift for working with kids.
That's all well and good, Walter. But we can't afford to wait 2 months. We need a replacement right now. It doesn't look good for a 500-member congregation to be lacking a youth pastor.
You're doing it wrong. Here. You'll do fine. Hang in there.
We'll give you till Friday to come up with a replacement, Walter.
And then what?
I don't know. I'm hoping we won't get to that point.
Oyster bar later?
Hey, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You go to this church?
Yeah? Only because I have to.
Hey, you're pretty good. Here, let me show you something. Here.
What?
I just wanted to show you something.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just trying to show you my backward side flip.
You haven't been here too long, have you?
No, about a week.
Were you a janitor somewhere else?
No, not really.
Oh, what'd you do then?
I was living in a shelter in the city.
Oh.
Morel,
Oh, sorry. I was just finishing up over here.
Morel, I wanted to ask you a few questions. May I?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you ever worked with young people before?
Yeah, well, kind of. I used to help out at the boys' club sometimes.
I see. Ever been in a leadership capacity of any kind?
No,
Ever have any Bible training?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I took a correspondence course once.
Good. Anything beyond that?
No.
Okay. That pretty much covers it. Here, let me do this. Morel, how would you feel about leading the church youth group?
Well, I really have to think about it.
It's just temporary for a couple of months until we get our replacement. Well, give it some thought. Sleep on it. Let me know what you decide. Sloan. Morel, I want you to meet my son, Sloan.
Oh, good to meet you, man.
Sloan's been involved with the church. He used to be a staff leader of our Awana program. Sloan, would you finish cleaning this up for me?
Dad, I have to go. Some friends are waiting for me.
Look, I have a lot of work to take care of. I don't have time to argue.
Hey, man. You don't have to do that. Let me...
You don't understand. I have no choice.
Well, Morel, I'm glad you decided to come aboard. Let me give you a few pointers.
Okay.
Remember, this is just for a couple of months, so don't do anything major. Just keep them busy and don't make waves. I've got the board breathing down my neck as it is.
That sound okay to you?
I guess so.
I guess so. Are you not sure?
No, it's fine. I'll just do my best. Besides, how hard can it be to lead a bunch of teenagers?
Of course. You'll do wonderfully. Can I have your attention, everyone? I'd like to introduce you to our new interim youth leader, Morel Parsons.
Hey, it's the janitor.
Morel, let me introduce you to just a few of our youth group members. This is Jenny Rockwell. And right here, this is Sheldon. I'm sorry, what is your last name?
You.
You? Oh, yes, I see. And of course, this is Philip Rotelli.
Just Phil.
And here's Bobby Simmons. And over here is my son, Sloan.
I'm sure he'll prove very helpful to you in leading the group.
Morel, is that a real name?
Oh, you don't want to hear my real name.
All right, Morel, I guess it's all yours from here. Now, everyone, I trust you'll give Morel the cooperation and the respect that he deserves.
Okay, guys, follow me. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. It's just a tree, for crying out loud. Come on, have some fun. Look, I'm not gonna force you. Okay, everybody, how y'all doing today? Today we're going to hear a story about a dude named Zeke. Now, this was a long time ago during the time of Jesus. Now, Zeke was a rich dude because he was a chief tax collector. Now, everybody hated the tax dudes because they were always ripping people off, see? So wherever Zeke went, people said, sinner? So one day, Jesus comes to town, and everybody went out by the road to meet him. Jesus, he was real popular back then. So Zeke goes out there to see him too, but Zeke goes out there and he's real short. Like, if this was a movie, Danny DeVito would probably play him. So Zeke, he wasn't that stupid. What he did was he went over to a tree and climbed up onto it so he could see what was going on. Now, hey, you can imagine how funny he looked up there, you know, peering out. So Jesus comes walking down the street and everybody's pushing and trying to get close and everything. And Jesus walks right over to Zeke, who's hanging from the tree, probably ready to fall down by now. And Jesus says, hey, Zeke, tonight I'm staying at your place. And Zeke is blown away, you know, because this is a big honor. I mean, like, the president coming over. And all the other people, they're saying to themselves, sinner, sinner. Then, all of a sudden, if that's not enough, in front of the whole crowd, Zeke says, hey, look, Jesus, I'm going to give away half of everything I own, and I'm going to pay back everybody I ever cheated. But Jesus gets up, and he looks him straight in the eye, and you know what he says? He says, Zeke, today salvation has come to this place because the Son of Man has come to seek out and save what's lost. And everybody's stunned. I mean, because this is Zeke, who Jesus is talking about. I mean, he was no holy dude. So what happened that day was kind of amazing. So, listen, because maybe Jesus is trying to say something to one of you while you're sitting up in a tree somewhere. Okay, guys, meeting's over. See you next time.
I know. It's weird. That is weird.
Well, what do you think? That guy's strange. He's way out there.
Yep.
So, how was the meeting today?
It was okay. Kind of weird, actually. That guy, that Morale guy, took us up into a tree and told us the story.
He had you climb a tree?
Yeah, and then he told us the story. I guess it was supposed to be about Zacchaeus. Anyways, it was strange.
Climbing a tree, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, well, what do you know?
It sounds dangerous. You have to be more aware of insurance regulations.
Where'd you get this guy from? Didn't he used to be the janitor?
Well, I took a chance. It was kind of an experiment. But I'm getting a little worried. Why don't you keep an eye on him? Try to keep him on the right track. Sloan.
Sloan, your father is talking to you.
All right. We got Youth Sunday coming up here. That means we take over the whole morning service. The sermon, music, the whole deal. Now, help me out here. You know I've never done this before. And you guys are pros. So, don't everybody jump up at once here.
How about if we just sing a bunch of hymns like we did last year?
You know, Phil, I got an even better idea. Why don't you be in charge of music for the service? I don't know what's up with you guys. Why does everything have to be so difficult? This ain't hard. Could be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So why not, Phil? Go for it. Show us what you got.
Well, okay.
All right. Now, who's going to handle the sermon part of this? Sloan. Why not give it a shot?
No, thanks.
Are you sure? I think you do a great job.
No. I'd rather not.
Look, your dad told me that you helped me.
I said I didn't want to. Just leave me alone.
Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?
Who are you, Lord? The Lord Jesus who appeared to you on the road sent me. I can see! I can see! I can see!
Okay, folks, we're gonna do a little singing here today. And we're gonna need a little audience participation. Now do your best just to follow along here.
And now that you're alive, you will need something to die for. Dig a hole in the ground and give it back to the sky.
We all need love, we all need love.
Isn't that Sloan Barker over there?
We all need love.
I thought he wasn't gonna do the sermon.
Changed his mind at the last minute.
I wanted to come speak today on some things from the Bible, but I don't think I will. Instead, I'd just like to say, I really can't stand this place. I've never known people who were more false than the people at this church. Our world is falling apart. We've got holes in the ozone layer, nuclear bombs, people starving. You know, you're concerned about is building another edition or getting a bigger offering. It makes me wonder sometimes if there's any point in believing in God or the Bible or faith or the devil or anything. What's really the point? That's what I'm not really sure of anymore.
Where is he? Sloan.
I think he went to his girlfriend's house.
Girlfriend? What girlfriend?
Hey, you got the time, man?
No. Sorry.
Hey, I know you, man. You're Morel, right?
Yeah, right.
Hey, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm doing all right. What are you doing out here?
Business, man. Wherever it takes me. Speaking of which, you used to be one of my regular customers. Used to be pretty wild. Used to be pretty...
Yeah, well, I don't do that stuff no more. Screws up your brain.
Uh-huh. So why you out here, Morel?
'Cause I work here.
Yeah? What do you do?
I work for a church. with teenagers.
Sounds good. How's it going?
Not so great right now.
Oh, work got you down?
No, it's just one of the kids. I'm kind of worried about him.
Sounds like you could use a little lift. Here. Take it.
No,
Take it. You may need it someday.
that's okay, man.
No charge.
Come on, everybody, gather around here.
What are we doing now?
I just want to teach you guys something. See this stuff? It's called yeast.
I think we know that.
Good. You guys are pretty sharp. But do you know what happens when you put yeast in a loaf of bread?
Well, it rises.
Right. It gets bigger and bigger, expands and everything. And you end up with a great big loaf of bread. You see, the kingdom of heaven is like that. You start out with this little bitty thing, and it grows up into something huge. Here, Phil, try some.
Nah, that's all right.
What's the matter? This stuff is great. You gotta try it.
That's all right. I'm not hungry.
Come on. This is my prize creation. Special recipe. How about you, Sheldon?
No thanks. We saw what you put in it.
Come on. That's just seasoning. Gives it flavor. Come on, man. Try it. Why not? Don't be afraid. It's just bread. Tastes real good. Trust me.
Tastes different.
All right, there you go. What I tell you.
This is an absolute joke. They need somebody for the youth group so they get the janitor. Come on.
I think he's pretty good, actually. A lot better than the other ones.
You know what Phil found out? The guy who used to be a street person. He used to be a bum. How about that? A bum for a youth pastor.
Well, so what if he's a bum? He's the first person that actually cared about his job. You know, I'm beginning to think that you hate everybody.
It's not true. I care about you. You know that.
Yeah, but...
Look, it's gonna be all right. Remember our plans? We're gonna get out of this place. I made some reservations. It's a 2-day trip by bus to Los Angeles.
Where have you been?
I've been out.
Sloan. Sloan, we have to talk.
Talk about what? The miserable existence I've led for the past 17 years?
You have not had a miserable existence. You've had all your needs provided for.
I'm tired of playing all sorts of games and tricks to try to measure up to something. I'm sick of being your little pastor's son.
Your mother and
I'm
I...
not something you can parade around.
Your mother and I have tried. And we have done our best. And what do? You spit in our faces.
Nobody should have to go
You
through
make us
this.
the laughing stock.
I watched you. Paul and I had to sit there through every sermon, all those sappy altar calls, and every time you twisted those people's arms for more money.
I can't believe you're saying this. I don't know what has gotten into you.
Do you remember the time we went to the mall and you bought that suit? It was right after you became head pastor. And we all went and we waited and waited. Well, you tried on all these suits. Probably every suit in the whole stupid store.
What in the world? I have no idea what you're blabbering.
Of course you don't. You never did. The point is, you were always more concerned with looking good than things that were really important.
Just wait here, young man. We're not finished.
I'm just glad I won't be around here much longer.
Let's play another game.
Nah, I don't want to play anymore.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Hey, where you going?
I'm about to visit an old friend of mine in the hospital. You guys want to join me?
Nope, can't. Gotta be somewhere.
Ah, come on, Salone. Take a break. Go with us. Salone, I really would like you to meet this guy. I mean, he's a good friend of mine. Would you do this just as a favor to me? Do you really have to go somewhere?
Yeah. I have to get some laundry done.
Come on. You can put that off. Huh?
Okay. All right.
Great. Let's go. We're here to see Ray.
Oh, that's nice. Are your friends here to see him as well?
Yes?
I'll need them to sign in too. All of you will need to put these on before you go in to see Ray. And only a few of you can go in at a time.
Wait a minute. What do we need these for?
Look, guys, Ray's a good friend of mine, and he's got AIDS.
I can't believe this. How come you didn't
Look,
say?
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned it before, but Ray's really down right now, and he needs some support. I just thought you guys might want to be there for him a little bit.
That's it, man. I'm leaving. I can't deal with this.
Are the rest of you still going in?
Hey, brother. What's happening?
Hey, bro. Are these the kids from church?
Yeah. This over here is Phil. That's Heather. That's Sheldon, Shelly Babe, my man Salone, and Jenny.
Oh, this is really great. I don't get too many visitors. Tell me, how is this guy for a youth leader?
He's all right. He's pretty good, actually.
Well, that's cool. Could you give me a glass of water? It's over there on the... Thanks a lot.
Sloan, you all right? You okay?
I was pretty sick, you know that?
What do you mean?
This whole little trip was pretty disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, Sloan. But I thought you guys might learn something.
Learn something? How'd you come up with a perverted idea like that? It's just sick, taking us to see one of your AIDS-infested friends. What kind of youth pastor are you?
Sloan, you may not realize it, but that man in there needs some help. He has no one. His own family has dumped him. Therefore, we are his family. You understand?
You're really disturbed, you know that? Why'd you even come here anyways? Why'd you decide to be a youth pastor? Why don't you just go back to where you came from and leave us alone?
I just thought you should be aware. The youth leader took some of the teenagers to see an AIDS victim yesterday. Some of the parents are getting concerned.
Do a lot of people know about this?
I don't really know. But word is spreading. I heard it from the organist myself.
Oh, great. Well, if the organist knows, then everybody does. I just hope this doesn't blow out of control.
I hope not. For your sake.
Excuse me, Morrell. May I speak with you, please?
What is it?
Morrell, we have a real problem. Did you take the youth group to visit a person infected with AIDS?
Yes. But it was outside of the church. They came on their own.
Doesn't matter, Morrell. The same rules apply.
Why? Is there a problem?
Morrell, we have a major crisis on our hands. You and I could both lose our jobs. This church could be faced with a lawsuit.
Sir, what if I made an apology on behalf
That
of
wouldn't
the...
do anything. That'd probably make things worse. Did you ever think about getting permission slips? Did that thought ever occur to you?
No, sir, I guess not.
Should have at least checked with me ahead of time. Here's what you're gonna do. This weekend, a youth retreat is scheduled at Forceway Resort. Now, I want you to take the youth group there.
I had something else planned for the kids this weekend.
No, you're gonna take them to this resort. And when you come back, we'll decide if you still have a job. Here's the directions and the information and everything you'll need. Now read my lips. Get signed permission slips. Can you do that? Are you capable? Good. Try to have a nice time.
My ring. Your ring? The secret place in my ring I filled with an underdog energy vitamin pill. Oh, I forgot.
This is your parents' signature? Shush. Leave no comfort behind, do you, Bobby?
Music is the key to survival, my man.
I just think we should stay here and forget about it.
Come on, we can't turn back now. We've come this far already. Besides, I can't stick around here anymore. I'm gonna go insane. Come on. We can still make it. I'll help you pack. We're gonna make a whole new life for ourselves. Together. You and me, Jenny.
What's Sloan? And Jenny? We'll pick them up on the way. Hey, where you guys off to? Where you going?
Just get out of the way, all right?
You know where you should be right now. You should be on that van with the other guys. When your dad finds out you're not, he's gonna have a...
I don't care what my dad thinks anymore. He has no control over my life.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Think about what you're doing here, Sloan.
Look, I'm not going with you guys, all right?
Don't do it for me, Sloan. I want you to do what's right. Figure out what the Lord would want you to do.
Maybe we should just go with them.
All right. We'll go.
I hear this resort is pretty nice. They got a spa, jacuzzi, weight room.
I've been there about 5 times, okay?
Oh. You know, you guys have an awful lot of stuff packed in those bags. I mean, where were you planning on going?
Sounds like something's wrong.
What are we gonna do now?
Why don't we call a cab?
Oh, that's good. Very good, Sloan.
Taxi? Taxi!
We could take a bus. Except I don't think there are any buses.
Hold on. I got an idea. The shelter's just a few blocks from here.
What, the shelter?
Yeah, the Thompson house. Where you can hang out for a while. Call for help. Chill out.
Is it a homeless shelter?
Coke, smoke, coke, smoke, coke, smoke, coke, coke, smoke.
So, how far is that shelter from here?
Yeah, this used to be my old stomping ground. Me and Ray hung out all over here. Man, this place is as raggedy as it ever was. Hasn't improved not one bit. Lived in there for a while, got inside, found an old mattress. Whew, it's pretty raunchy. Over back there, behind the dumpster, I used to shoot up.
You guys can stay as long as you need to, but nobody lives here without doing some work.
Thank you for bringing us here safely.
Excuse me.
We'll have good sleep, George. I enjoyed talking with you.
Yeah, it was interesting anyways. Hey, Sloan, could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Could you, well, never mind. Sloan, could you help tuck me in?
What? Am I supposed to be your mother or something?
No, see, I just can't reach.
Come on, grow up for crying out loud.
Sloan, come here. Now, Sloan, you may think that George is kind of weird or odd or something, but you got to be patient with him. He's a recovering alcoholic, and he needs friendship. He needs love.
Yeah, but I'm not a psychiatrist. This guy needs professional help. He's messed up.
Sloan, so are you. You are messed up. I'm messed up. We're all messed up. Isn't it possible to just step out of your skin and think about someone besides yourself? Is it that hard?
Okay, I think we all agree. This is an experiment that failed.
Miserably.
That guy's dangerous.
Walter, we have to put an end to this.
Better pull the plug while there's still time.
Bro, what are you doing?
No!
You can't run from your problems alone.
I would have if you didn't show up.
No, they'll just catch up with you somehow. Sloan, what do you want? I mean, how is running away going to solve anything? What are you looking for?
I just want a break. I'm sick of pretending.
Yeah, but why do you have to fight everything? Sloan. Hey. You may have trouble believing this, but I've been there. I've been where you're at. I've been at the lowest spot where the whole world seemed pointless and nothing matters.
So?
But I realized something. You can't keep running. You can't keep looking for something artificial to solve your problems. I see you fighting, Sloan. You're fighting me, family. The whole world's on your shoulders, man. But it don't have to be like that. Jesus came down and gave his life. God sacrificed his own son so you could live. You don't have to fight anymore.
That's really great. But what if I don't care?
That's your choice. You have to decide which way to go. I can't force you. But why would you turn your back on the creator of the universe?
I've been through this already. When I was 7 years old, I walked down the aisle and went through the whole deal.
Yeah, but God wants more from you, Sloan. He wants to live in you. You've got to let Jesus plant his seed.
I don't think I'm capable of changing.
That's right. You've got to let Jesus do it for you. You just got to give him a chance. Just give him a chance.
Please, God. Help. I'm sorry for running away from you. Help me turn my life around. Take my heart and clean it out, Lord. I give you all these hassles and expectations. Jesus, plant a seed in me. Inside of me. Let it grow into something you can use.
This doesn't look good, Walter.
Well, I figured it's better to get the problem in the open rather than letting it fester.
It looks like a lynch mob.
Oh, Morel. They're holding a meeting in the sanctuary. Pastor said he wants you there right away.
Right now?
Yeah.
Over the past weeks, this church has endured some rather strange occurrences, and it is our intention to clear the air, so to speak, with this meeting of the congregation.
I'd just like to know how a youth pastor can take a group to see an AIDS victim without consulting the parents or anyone else.
And how could this man take our kids into a very dangerous section of the city, associating with drunks and drug addicts, placing their lives at risk?
Let me just say that I deeply regret these incidents, and on behalf of the church, I apologize for what has transpired. Fortunately, however, Morrell is here to directly address some of your concerns today.
Look, I just want to say I'm truly sorry about what happened. I made a lot of mistakes, and I'm responsible for them. But I was offered this position a few weeks ago, and I can honestly say I did my best. I really tried to be a youth leader. I tried to share something from my heart. But I won't stick around where I'm not wanted.
Wait. This man made a difference. He really cared about us. He showed us something.
I don't think you're giving this man a chance. I've seen the way he's taken an interest in my son. He's given these kids some valuable lessons.
You can't get rid of him. He's been more than our youth leader. He's been our friend. He belongs here.
Morrell has taught me more about Christ and how to love others than any person in my life. Dad, I know I screwed up, and I promise to do better. Just give this guy another chance.
Thanks. I really appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. But I think it's really time for me to go.
Hey, Moreau! Where are you going?
Hey, guys.
Where are you off to?
Going to visit some old friends.
Not even saying goodbye?
Okay, Sheila.
Thank you.
What about the youth group? How will it survive?
That's up to you. Then all you guys. Don't rely on anyone except Jesus. Here. I want to give you something.
I'm gonna miss you, Morrell.